Good afternoon, dear students. Today we'll discuss about Unit 1 Networking, Chapter number 1. So, in our day to day life, we have been communicating with our parents, teachers, and friends through mother tongue or any other dialogue. So, this communication takes place either directly or through telephone or by internet by using computer. The use of computer does not stop here. We use bank ATM for monetary transactions. Take a printout from a printer attached to some other computer by typing appropriate commands from our smartphone. So purchase railway tickets from our comfort zone, from our home through computer. So how the information that we feed gets transferred to various other devices like printer, server, speaker, etc. And we also get written information in most of the cases. So machine do not have mouth or ear for communication. It happens through a process called computer networking. A computer network is a collection of interconnected computers and other hardware devices which are linked together through communication channel to facilitate communication and resource sharing among a wide range of users. So, what are the advantages of using a network? There are distinct advantages of using network computer over standalone computer. Network increases efficiency, optimize utility, and enhance overall applicability of the available sources, that is main or machine in large government or private organization. So current networking software provides the following advantages. So what are the advantages? Program security and easy maintenance. So first, we can secure our program by using computer network. The first point is store copy of programs in locked read-only space on the server. We can store our copy of the program in locked read-only space on the server, and it protect program files from unauthorized copying, and it will prevent tampering with programs, and it will well-planned networking server the need of an organization for several years. Another advantage, it is more secure database and personal work file. Users can save copy of their personal work in multiple computers of a network for future safety. Information do not get lost if a single computer develop any fault. Password protection ensure Password protection ensure in advance or malicious copying and deleting of files. A given database in a computer of large memory called a server can be shared by many stakeholder of a network. And boot disk may be needed to start up workstation, but in a network, remote booting removes the need for boot disks. Another advantage is your collaboration of users by file sharing. Users can share data and programs file on a network. A network provides publicity accessible storage to keep assignments, text, results, clipboards, and other files. A database can be populated or updated by more than one user in a network through active permission, and facilitate communication by email, video conferencing, or instant messaging, etc. Another advantage, most important advantage, is resource sharing. User in a network can share different peripheral devices like printer, DVD driver, scanner, digital projectors, etc., which reduces the cost of installation and maintenance substantially. It costs share the cost of printer among all users. Users can print their documents in a common printer instead of using individual devices. Further, user can access different type of printers connected to a network. Software resources like application software, antivirus tools, etc. can also be shared on computer networks. Networks modem can access outside resources. So a computer network involves different types of hardware as well as software component. The hardware devices includes computer, a computer may it can be desktop, laptop, workstation, smartphone, etc. And peripheral devices, the printer, scanner, projector, these are the peripheral devices. Transmission media, it is wire or wireless media. Networking devices, hub, switch, router, modem, etc. So these are the components of a computer network. A computer network involves different type of hardware as well as software. So first is most important device is computer. A computer network have desktop, laptop, workstation or smartphone, and a computer network have peripheral device like printer, scanner, projector, and transmission media. It can be wire or wireless. Computer network can be wire or wireless media, and network devices we can use in a computer networks are hub, switch, router, modem, etc. So computers and other peripheral devices connect to a network are called nodes. The software components include the rules of communication, that is known as protocols, between the system connected to a network. What are the software required for a computer network? The rules of communication, the short term is protocols between the system connected to a network, and translation of software format used in different networks through gateway. In addition to the hardware and software component, we need to understand the network architecture, which defines a logical manner in which the computer in a network are connected. It is also called as network topology. Different type of network topologies are point-to-point topology, bus topology, star topology, ring topology, and tree topology. Further, the computer networks can be characterized by their size as well as their purposes. The size of the computer can be expressed by the geographical area. Geographical area they occupy and the number of computers that are part of the network. So networks can cover anything from a handful of devices within a single room to a millions of devices spread across their entire globe. So some of the different networks based on size are personal network area, local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. Personal area network, the short form is PA and PAN. Local area network, short form is LAN, LA and LAN. Metropolitan Area Network, the short form is MAN MEN, and Wide Area Networks, the short form is WAN, WAN WAN. So in terms of purpose, many networks can be considered general purpose, which means they are used for everything from the sending files to a printer to accessing the internet. Some type of networks, however, serve a very particular purpose. Some of the different networks based on their main purposes are storage area networks, SA and SAN, enterprise private network, EPN, then virtual private network, VPN. So data communication in network we'll discuss in the next video. Thank you.